Hello, second graders. Welcome to a new math lesson. Please get your book ready and let's start. Today, we're going to start a new chapter, chapter 13 and first lesson. So let's see what we have. So three-dimensional shape. Topic 13, lesson 1. Let's start. In your book, page 561.
Look at the picture. How many triangles can you find? Trace each triangle. Be ready to explain how you know you have found them all.
Right? So it's easy. You can trace them and then you're going to count. I'm going to let you have fun and you can count them as well. So I'll leave you with this simple activity to have fun, count them, and don't forget you get small and you get big triangle as well. All right.
In this lesson, we will identify some shapes by finding how many sides, vertices, and angles each shape has. Look at these shapes. Do you already know the names of some shapes? Some of the shapes are triangles. Look at the shapes that are triangles. How are the triangles all alike?
You can see that all the triangles have 3 sides, 3 vertices, right?
The triangles all have 3 sides. The triangles all have 3 vertices. The triangles all have 3 angles. Why is the red shape not a triangle?
We can count that it has more than 3 sides.
The red shape has 6 sides. Triangles have exactly 3 sides. Look at the shapes. Some of them are quadrilaterals and some are not. See if you can tell which ones are quadrilaterals.
All right. Quadrilaterals have 4 sides and 4 vertices. So we can count the sides and see which one are.
Look at the shapes that are quadrilaterals. How are the quadrilaterals all alike?
As we see them all have 4 sides, regardless if the sides are equal or not. And they have 4 vertices.
The quadrilaterals all have 4 sides. The quadrilaterals all have 4 vertices. The quadrilaterals all have 4 angles. Look at the shapes. Some of them are pentagons, and some are not. See if you can tell which ones are pentagons.
I can tell that this is a pentagon, this is a pentagon, this is a pentagon, this, the green, no, and the cylinder, no.
Look at the shapes that are pentagons. How are the pentagons all alike?
I know that they all have 5 sides, 5 vertices, and 5 angles.
The pentagons all have 5 sides. The pentagons all have 5 vertices. The pentagons all have 5 angles. Look at the shapes. Some of them are hexagons, and some are not. See if you can tell which ones are hexagons.
I can tell that hexagons means a shape that have 6 sides. So we can count and see which one is hexagons that have 6 sides. So I can tell that this is not 1. This is not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not hexagon. And also, let's count. So the green one is not, this one is not. We're looking for a shape with 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also, this one is not.
Look at the shapes that are hexagons. How are the hexagons all alike?
I can see that all hexagons have 6 sides, 6 vertices, and 6 angles.
The hexagons all have 6 sides. The hexagons all have 6 vertices. The hexagons all have 6 angles. Can a shape that is a triangle also be a quadrilateral? What about a hexagon? Think about these questions as you do the activity that comes next.
All right. So that what we have, we now learn about vertices, we know about angles, and we know about sides. And we know that the shape that has 3 sides, 3 vertices, and 3 angles, that's triangles. Quadrilaterals, it's the shape that have 4 sides, 4 vertices, and 4 angles. Pentagon, the shapes that get 5 sides, 5 vertices, and 5 angles. And hexagons, the shapes that get 6 sides, 6 vertices, and 6 angles. All right, let's go to our guided practice, page 562, and do the first exercise. What do we need to do? Match each shape to its name. Okay, so let's get, and we see match each shape to its name. Quadrilateral. And now we have the second one. Let's count how many sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. I know 6 mean hexagon, so I'm gonna draw a line to the word hexagon. And then let's count the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 means pentagon, has 5 sides, 5 angles, and 5 vertices. And then this is the last one, triangle with 3 sides, 3 vertices, and 3 angles. So I'm gonna draw a line until here. All right, over here, tell how many sides and vertices, name each shape. Easy. So what are we gonna do? Let's use a different color. We're gonna count how many sides, how many vertices, and then we're gonna put the name. So let's count the first one. How many sides? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many vertices? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to write this down. And this shape is quadrilaterals. So let's write it down. Oops. Put it. Quadrilateral. All right, let's go for the next one. What we're gonna do, count the sides, count the vertices, and then see what's the name of my shape. So let's use a different color. Count the sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many vertices? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 sides and 5 vertices. I know 5 and 5, that's pentagon. So let's write pentagon. Then put it here. Right? So that was our lesson for today, learning name of different shapes. And we know that the name of the shape, by counting the sides and the vertices and the angles, we can have a different shape. So we know that we learn about triangles that it has 3 sides, 3 vertices, and 3 angles. We also learn about quadrilaterals that it has 4 sides, 4 angles, and 4 vertices. We learn about pentagon that it has 5 sides and 5 angles and 5 vertices. And we learn about hexagon that it has 6 sides, 6 vertices, and 6 angles. All right, I'll leave you the rest of the activity to have fun. That's it for today, second graders. Thank you. Hello, second graders. Welcome to a new math lesson. Please get your book ready and let's start. We are in topic 13, and today we're going to start with a new lesson, lesson number 2, polygons and angles. So let's start in your book, page 565.
Look at the 3 plane shapes. How are they alike? How are they different? Measure the length of the sides to help describe them. Name each shape.
This is a fun activity. It's like a little revision of what you covered in a previous lesson. So we know that these shapes all have things are common. Let's see how many sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go for the second shape. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the third 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can tell that the 3 shapes have 4 sides. So they are quadrilaterals, and then they have 4 vertices and 4 angles. So that's alike. What's the difference? I can see that if I measure the side, that the first and the second have sides of the same length, equal side, but the third shape have different lengths. So this is what you can put down: the number of the sides and the length of the side. Okay, let's go for our video.
Look at these shapes. A closed plane shape with 3 or more sides is called a polygon.
You know the names of these polygons.
Okay, so this is a new
Name
word.
each polygon shown.
This is a new word, polygon. So a polygon is the shapes that are closed and they have 3 or more than 3 sides or more than 3 sides. So they are closed plane shapes with 3 or more than sides. We call them polygon. So we have different shapes. First one, I know this is triangle, had 3 sides, and the second one, square, and it has 4 sides, quadrilaterals, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a shape with 5 sides, that pentagon, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the shape with 6 sides, that's hexagon.
The polygons are a triangle, square, pentagon, and hexagon. These shapes are not polygons. Polygons are not open shapes. Polygons do not have curved sides. A circle is not a polygon. Why is the shape on the left not a polygon? Why is the shape on the right not a polygon?
So, quickly, now we know a polygon, a closed plane shape with 3 or more sides. So if I look at this one, it's not closed. And if I look at this shape, it's not straight. The sides are not straight, they're curved. So these two shapes are not polygon.
The shape on the left is not a polygon because it is not a closed shape. The shape on the right is not a polygon because one side is curved. Polygons have angles. They have the same number of angles as sides and vertices. A triangle has 3 angles. A right angle forms a square corner. A square has 4 right angles. What other polygon always has 4 right angles?
Select your answer.
What do you think? Very good.
A rectangle always has 4 right angles. The pentagon below has 3 right angles. Now you know how to describe plane shapes by how they look.
So we know plane shapes, they are closed and they have 3 or more sides, right? So if it's not a closed shape, that's not a polygon. And if it has curves, that's not a polygon, all right? So let's go to our guided practice and see what we have. All right, over here, write the number of angles and then name the shape. So let's see this shape. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it has 5 angles. That's pentagon. So let's write number 5. And then all right, let's go for number 2. Count how many angles. Let's use a different color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, 5 angles, and it's a pentagon. That's right. And put it down. Okay, let's go for number 6. Very good, I can hear. Some of my friends said, let's use different color. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very good. So that's 6 angles. And it's hexagon. Very good. Down. Then that's very easy shape. I know that this is triangle, and I know that triangle has 3 angles. 1, 2, 3. Write this down. 3. And the shape. Right. All right. So this is the activity for today, and we know that today's lesson will learn about polygon and angles. We know that polygons closed plane shape and it has 3 or more sides. And then we know if it's not closed or if it's not straight sides, so it's not a polygon. And we know angles that we have right angles and we have sometimes just like the vertices on the side. So we count, and that's when we say the shape and the number of angles. All right. I'll leave you with the rest of the activity in your book. That's it for today.